Right. I thought that did a whole spin thing, right? It does a... You know. It doesn't do a this, it does a this. Obviously. Hello, Twitch, and welcome to Friday on this nice, sunny, beautiful day. Hello, YouTube, on whatever day you happen to be watching this. You know, but since, you know, Twitch at least here, you know, and we're here at Friday, I thought, you know what you need? You need some monkeys and chimps and gorillas, and, you know, we deserve a little reprieve from the world with just a little bit of Donkey Kong. So let's start with up and then down. And also interesting to note, when I started this all, because like when you save and quit, even at Wrinkly's house, it puts you on the overworld. I did have to deal with the bees, or, you know, like when you like load into the bees and then like the problem we had last time, right? I had to deal with that again. Well, I mean, now we know how to fix it, so like that's good. Welcome to the team, Diddy. Is anything over there? No, not really. Ah! Also, this is a wall, right? It's gotta be a wall. Like, I really want to just be like, ha, and throw. Okay, yeah, that's a wall. Yeah, the whole point, like, when I loaded in and then I had to do, like, the whole, like, it minimize and redo, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's fixed now, so that's what counts. But again, good to know that that happens. Okay, it's doing just a minute. Okay, there we go. If you're wondering, like, why are these controllers popping up behind you? Yeah, you know what? Let me tell you a story. A story of, you know, what I do to make this game work for you. You know, it shows you how much I just love you all. So, I really don't want another Donkey Kong. I'd rather have Dixie or Diddy. Come on. It's not far enough, really? Or is that just coincidental? Coincidental, all right. So anyways, to get things working on this my setup, because I guess my computer is just a complete pile of jank. The way that I get everything working correctly is we start everything by turning on the mic and the camera, because all my streaming stuff is plugged into a powered USB port, so I can just turn off the power as needed. Right, so turn on the mic and camera. Then we start OBS, the recording software. Now, at that point, we turn on the Super Nintendo controller. And you're like, well, why not just turn on the Super Nintendo controller first? Because if I did that, the whole thing doesn't work and, like, my camera disappears. And it is a pain to get the camera back in OBS. The mic is easy to fix, but yeah, for whatever reason, if I turn on the Super Nintendo controller before I've started OBS, it messes up my camera. So, mic, camera, turn on OBS, now turn on Super Nintendo controller. Doing that, however, freezes the camera. So we turn off OBS, turn OBS back on, and yes, and that's how at least you get the controls working. And now that's for any Super Nintendo game, you know, any controller, any game that uses this. I have to do all that. For this game in particular, though, oh no, we're not done. I mean, that would get the controller working, but if you know, that's how I have the same stuff, like, you know, remember at the beginning, like, when I would pick up a partner and I'd try to jump and it would just, you know, undo it. Like if I was on an animal buddy, I couldn't charge up with them. To fix that, we now, okay. First we open up, I forget who made it. It comes with the game. It's the, oh, bonus barrel down there. Well, can't get it yet, but at least we know where it is. The HOTUS pack, it's a program used to detect the inputs for this. So open up that, rebind all the keys on the controller. So, you know, like press the button and then be like left, and it's like, is this left? And you're like, yes, it is. And so do that if you're left, up, down, right, you know, BA, YX, start select, LR. Ooh, speaking of start select, I have a thing to mention. Don't let me forget. One up, come back. So yeah, rebind all the keys, leave that open, the HOTUS pack open. Then, where was I? Oh yeah, so we start the game. It's like, okay, so we've got all this setup stuff, like, and that works now. No, now we start the game, and for whatever reason, that's not enough. And I have to do what you saw me do earlier, where you switch it to, I mean, I think you could switch it to anything, but like in my case, because the buttons are right next to each other, F3 and F2, switch it to a PlayStation controller, switch it back to Super Nintendo controller, and now everything works properly. And if you're like, wow, that seems like kind of a lot, it is. But, you know, it just goes to show you just how much I love you, dear viewer, that I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm doing this all for you, for free. I mean, I guess I'm doing it for myself, too, because I like the game, but... I mean, the whole recording business, you know, it'd be a lot easier without it, so... You know, don't let anyone say I don't appreciate my viewers, or take you for granted, because the things I do for you... I'll put in all of that work. DK coin. I just thought we'd get the N, but I'll take a DK coin. Okay, so we got that. We know where the bonus is. We just need N and G. I mean, I guess we have to get the bonus too. Right, but I said don't let me forget with start select. Hardcore boy, hey, fake bonus barrel up there. Like, let's jump into it. No. Besides the fact that we've seen the real one, I see your red X. Oh, these guys, neat. I keep forgetting. Because yeah, I was gonna tell this last time, this thing. Hardcore Boyish on YouTube comment pointed out a thing I said before, how you can't pause the game. And that's not true. Not exactly. And I said like, oh yeah, okay, I'll mention this next time I record, but then last time we had all the stuff with the B and I was just trying to get the game to work, so I never mentioned it. You can pause the game, but you don't just press start, right? Like you think you would. You press and hold start for a decent amount of time, and then it brings up this pause menu. Which I kind of dislike. Like, I kind of wish you had just, like, if you just press start, it would, like, pause it like a normal game. Just, you know, like the and it just pauses the thing. And then if you held it, it would bring up the control thing, but, you know, it's okay. Oh, and also interesting, let me get this out of the way. To exit pause, press the P on your keyboard, even if you're playing with controller. Yeah, you can't unpause it with the controller. You gotta do that. So yeah, as I said, it's a little weird, and I wish there was a difference between, like, the press it and the press and hold it, but, you know, in the grand scheme of things, that's not that bad, right? Like, it's not like it, well, I was gonna say, not like what you see in Quarantine Zone, which you haven't seen yet, because this comes up before that does, but, yeah, I see what we're doing. Well, I see what we're doing is I keep jumping up here, and I don't mean to. Within Quarantine Zone, right, like, hey, you know, there's the bugs that, if you watched it, you know, at least from last time, the bug where it'll make someone look normal, but then it turns out they're a zombie and stuff. Like, that's kind of a game-breaking problem. This, at least, yeah, the pause is a little annoying, but, you know, that's a thing that turns it from, you know, like, a 100% game to, like, 99%, right? It's not that big of a deal. I wish it was a little different, but it's fine. But, so I was wrong. You can pause the game, it just, you gotta hold the button down. So, again, if you want to play this game, now you know. And knowing is half the battle. The other half is holding down your pause button. Okay, so we know that do we think it's over here? No, that's death. See, I mean, we saw the bonus barrel was right next to the wall. We saw it on the other side. Interesting also that you can't just straight up fall down. It doesn't let you. Nah, so did we miss it? Or is it just further down and there's a death barrier in the way? I guess we continue down. And if we don't see it, then we replay and just try falling along this wall, but until then... But yeah, usually I don't like this having two heavy monkeys, but... that seems bad. Ah! Oh, there's another one! Ah! There's another one! Kiddy Kong's amazing! Champion... Oh, there it is. There, okay. Like Crocker Rock Dodger. I forget what their names are. I'm gonna call them Crocker Rocks because I forget what they're actually called. Collect the stars. Oh. Yeah, saying, like, I don't like the fact that we have these two heavy Kongs normally, but with all, like, the big dudes, hey, it's okay. And now we have this, like, agility-based... star collection thing back. It sure would be nice to have Diddy right about now, but... it's fine. It's fine. Zaboo-ba-da-da-ba-doo-za-zow. Oh! I see the G. So, whoop. Whatever, we got it. We took damage, but we got it. Well, that was a little unfair. As a blind fall. Come on. I mean, like, yeah, there were bananas, but by the time I saw the bananas, what was I gonna do? Like, sure, if I had Dixie, I could be like, oh, we need to go that way, hair twirl. But, like, anyone else, I'm on the right side of the screen, and it's like, oh, by the way, go left. Like, well, you should have said that, like, 10 minutes ago. I feel like that's sort of like the GPS thing where, like, the good GPS directions are like, in half a mile, turn left at the stoplight. And then the bad GPS directions are the one where, like, you get to the crossroad and they're like, turn left right now. And you're like, but I'm 3 lanes over, I can't do it. Now, this time we know. Like, I feel like we're in a Mario Maker troll level right now. Turn left at now. Also, we almost done with the level. Hey. Sure. Be a lot happier with a, oh, do we? I'll deal with it. We, do we like, yeah, so they cross, no, they're not synced up. Ew, okay. I saw that happening. He turned earlier than I thought he was gonna. Yeah, this time let's stop those guys. Woo! And be done with the level. Kitty goes in, kitty goes out. Interesting level though, fun. All right, so, yeah, we got everything there. Again, here's your little, whoop, the bottom right corner, I got it. So we went up and then down, but now, the night path. Grab your night lights, children, it's gonna get dark. Is it though? I mean, it looks pretty, actually. Look at that. I mean, yeah, it's a spooky wood and all, but... Also, yeah, we have a wind level. We want some hair twirling. Also, see that. I don't know if that's because I'm bad or if the wind was pushing me to the right, but I was correct. I saw something down there. Just, yeah, no. What do I do? Okay, yes, the wind was pushing me. I'm not that bad. That was, in fact, not entirely my fault. Okay, I mean, I see where the K is. Well, obviously we're going there, but... Oh, just bananas up there? You know what? We can get the bananas like that. We don't need to bounce on him. Also, this level is making me very sleepy. Like, I hear a... Do we think there's something down there? I don't know. I guess I'll check when we're not. Yeah, this, like, you have the nice, peaceful, relaxing Donkey Kong music. This beautiful night sky in the background. And then just, like, a nice, constant, like, wind going. Ugh. Relaxing. Oh, I didn't see the spikes. Those are a little less relaxing. Yeah, you know, A nice breeze, beautiful starry sky, soothing music, spikes up your bum. What was the last one? Beautiful soothing music? And I think there was something else in there, but sure, that one. Makes kind of speed running through this part easy though, because you just fly with the wind. Which is not that bad. Tried. I did the roll. Why is it? Idiot, you're fired. I need like Diddy Kong. He knows how to cartwheel underneath an enemy. Right. I thought that did a whole spin thing, right? It does a... Yeah, no. It doesn't do a this, it does a this. Obviously. Okay, we did it. Now, coming as a shock to no one, though, we got Kitty again, and he died again. But why? But why? Ooh, I see you. All right, so we've got the coin and half the letters, so now we just need a bonus barrel. No, wait. Why is it always the big heavy monkey? Like, you wanted Kitty Kong at the start of the level, and I'm like, sure. Now that you want Donkey Kong? No. You want Kitty Kong? No. Okay, so you want Donkey Kong? No, where's my... Dixie wants her boyfriend. I almost said something else that I shouldn't say on this stream. What the heck? Kitty Kong's just like, nah, I hate the night sky. I refuse. I'll get it again if it switches to Donkey Kong, but no, I'm not taking Kitty Kong. I'm done babysitting for tonight. Like, we know that barrel switches. We saw it switched it from Donkey Kong to Kitty. Thank you. Also, up there, kind of looks like it. Ooh. Okay, we can't jump over that, though, looks like, so good to know. Where am I going? Like, where's ground? There's ground. Maybe we could have jumped over those? Because this seems kind of harder with espresso. Oh, well, okay, we got the N. Oh, that's nice. Well, that's a thing. All right, we got the end. Oh, it was starting me right there. What if I don't, though? What if I'm just down here? Is there... That's Kitty's like, see, that's why you need me. Okay, no, it just... So, So you might as well get espresso, I guess. And before you're like, it's not pronounced espresso, it's no, the bird's name is espresso. Like, it is purposefully the wrong version of it, so don't need to hear it. Yeah, I'm gonna check. Nope. And now we know. You know, that was for science. I think actually the way, yeah, you do it, just do it one fell swoop. One quick. Really? I can't. My hands were in the barrel. If I was Mario, well, that's the difference. See, that's why Mario can do this stuff and beats Donkey Kong back in the old arcade. He knows he has to make a fist to punch stuff. Meanwhile, Diddy is just like, barrel. Why aren't you opening? Barrel. I was so close to the death barrier, it cut off the music. Okay, I don't know why it didn't count as hitting him, but whatever. That was great. The game's like, oh, yeah, okay, no more music, you're dead. And then Donkey Kong's like, no, Diddy, save us! This level is... I can't tell if this level is hard or if I'm just being bad right now, but I really want Dixie. Hair, twerk. Okay, I can't make that jump even with the cartwheel. okay. Well, we know how strong the wind is, then. Pretty dang strong. What is it? Wait. Donkey, kitty, donkey, kitty, kitty, donkey, donkey, kitty, kitty, donkey, donkey, kitty. Dixie and Diddy are like, can we have a turn? And the game's like, no. Now, where do I land with this? Oh, right there's fine. That would have been wait. How did I jump while riding an animal buddy, but the animal buddy was hit and, like, ran off when I wasn't there? How does that work? I feel like this level's got something weird going on with it. I mean, I guess the whole bee thing, I mean, like, we started, like, bee zone all weird anyway, so. All right, you know what? I don't need the invincibility. Okay. When I try and jump on the dude, it's like, no, you were, like, off by a pixel and you actually touched his nose, not his forehead, so you actually got hurt. And then that time I hate this wind so much. I hate this wind. And then I, like, plow straight into the guy, and he's like, yeah, you jumped on his head. I'm like, are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure I jumped on, like, his belly button. And it's like, close enough. Okay, game. Whatever you say. How far can I make it if I just do this? So you can make it to there. We can skip that jump. I mean, we're gonna learn the speedrun strats for this, whether we want to or not. So here's the I want the invincibility just so I can just, like, run, jump, and not worry about those guys. But the wind. Like, the wind is so strong that Kitty, right there, if he jumps, he can't turn around fast enough to counteract the wind. I was holding left, by the way, if you're like, well, why did you let it do that? I didn't let it. Like, it pushes, see, I'm just jumping straight up. It pushes him so far. Here, let's stand on that. Well, that time it works. So why did it not work on that platform? Yeah, the wind is pushing him so hard that, what if I'm holding the run button? How far can we get? Oh, we did make it. I thought we were gonna have to turn around. Yeah, okay, it's gonna do that again. Oh, okay, maybe. We got the invincibility, and we got Dixie. Okay, before I go, I'm looking on the ground for any, like, hidden little bananas or anything, because I really don't want to replay this level. I really do not. You do not understand how little I want to replay this level. Actually, you probably do, but... So, secret cannon right there? Do I trust it? Do I just fling myself into a pit? And just hope that there's a barrel right there. Well, there was. Okay, well, we're gonna have to replay the level. We're missing the last letter and the bonus. That's unfortunate. Okay. We are back. So we know that the G is somewhere past here. Do we know if the banana bonuses are past here? That we don't know. Okay. Okay. Bounce up. Well, okay, that answers where the bonus is. Thanks, guy, for showing us that. But, okay, destroy them all. We need to... Okay. I mean, okay, let me be fair. I'm glad that it was just that easy, that they were both in the same spot. It's just... no, I wanted to... do... this. How many lives did we burn through? Okay, and so if I do this... that just lets you skip the whole thing. Okay. Oh. That was a beast of a level. Remember how I said, oh, this level is so nice and relaxing, and it just makes me want to fall asleep? I take back those things I said. And let's see what Andre has to say. How lucky you didn't come 5 minutes earlier. A swarm of bees was here. I almost freaked out. Well, there was a swarm of bees earlier in the level, so... with my programming skills, I fixed them. Oops, I'm talking a lot. I can't talk too much about my project so as to not spoil the surprises. Damn it, I'm still talking. Let's change the subject. Do you like honey? I love it. I mean, it's okay. In some places, the honey is on walls so high, only with help we can get there. Yeah. In fact, in many cases, we need a little boost in life, right? Well, let me get back here to my project. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's fine, but... ugh. Rough. Wait, oh, I can go up from Andre's room. That's why. So yeah, Angry Bee Rush, but that'll be for next time. Yeah, I save it at Wrinkly's before we do anything else. Save it at Wrinkly's. A nice breeze, beautiful starry sky, soothing music, spikes up your bum. What was the last one? Beautiful soothing music?